So I met Sir Ian McKellen backstage. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be bringing you along with me on my trip to Bath, because I'm going to Bath for around 5-6 days to visit my family for Easter and then just hang out, you know, a few days after Easter in Bath to take a look at the city. I've been there once before last year, but I haven't seen all of it yet, so I want to go to see the Roman baths and, you know, walk around the city a bit more and go on lovely walks. I hope the weather's gonna be nice, but I thought I would vlog and, you know, show you around the city a little bit. So first of all, of course, I'll be bringing a book with me. I think I'm going to be taking Ruth and Pen, written by Emily Pine. It's been on my shelf for quite some time and I kind of need to pick it up. It says, one day, one city, two women, Ruth and Pen. Neither knows the other, but both are asking the same questions. How to be with others, and how, when the world won't make space for you, to be with yourself. I randomly saw this in a bookstore one day and decided to pick it up. So this is the first one that I am definitely taking with me. And maybe I will also bring Project Hail Mary, but then on my Kindle, because I'm currently reading this one for my Patreon book club. But this one is massive, so I'm reading it on my Kindle. This is a science fiction novel by Andy Weir, the same writer of The Martian, and this is about an astronaut in space who needs to save planet Earth and humanity. So no pressure, but I'm loving this one already. I'm like a quarter of the way through. I have not started this one, but of course I'll keep you updated on the books that I'm currently reading. And we're going to Bath by car. We're driving all the way to Calais in France, and then we're taking the Eurostar to Dover, and then we're driving to Bath, which means that I'll be able to sleep in the back of the car, which is my favorite thing to do. It is actually the only place I can take naps. I am very bad at taking naps, but I'm going to try to get better at taking naps using my new very fancy sleep mask. And this part of the video is actually sponsored by Mental Sleep, who create these sleep masks. So Mental Sleep, they really want to focus on making sure that people can nap better and have a better quality night's sleep by, of course, providing these masks that totally just black out the entire environment. You don't see anything, and just making sure that, you know, throughout the day, if you're feeling a little bit tired, you can take a small nap instead of drinking a coffee, for example. And I got to try out one of these. This is the Mask Pro, and these ones have like a C-shaped cup, so it's perfect for sleeping on your side, which I do all the time, and they're made from like very breathable materials, so you do not get like sweaty eyes or something. I've tried it out already just at night and I'm loving it, so I can't wait to use this whilst I'm driving. Not me driving, but me sitting in the back of the car when I'm going to Bath. They come in this really pretty box with a little washing bag as well as some earplugs, which is perfect. So I'm gonna be completely in my sleeping zone whilst in the back of the car. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I want to get a better night's sleep, I want to be able to nap more often, and you want to try out one of the masks, you can use the code BASICALLYBRIT to get 10% off your order, or you can just click the link in my description and it will bring you straight to the website. So thank you so much, Mental Sleep, for working with me on this video. I'm very excited to be very well rested when arriving in Bath. Just a few more days until I'm leaving. Before that, I need to do just lots of work to make sure that I have all of my work done for this week before going to Bath, and that I don't have to do that much next week. I will be bringing my laptop with me, but that's just the way it is with working for yourself. Sometimes you need to do a little bit of work on your holiday, and I am not the best at taking a full week break, but that's okay. So I will see you in a few days when I'm in the car going to Bath. Okay, so I'm back home again, but the vlog is not over yet. I have much more footage, but I just didn't really talk in between the shots, so I thought I would kind of tell you what I'm about to do in the next part of the vlog. So as you saw in the previous part, I celebrated Easter with my family. I went to Toppings & Company, which is a beautiful bookstore in Bath, and I bought a few books. There will be a big haul at the end of this video with everything that I got in Bath and like the bookshop. Big haul, big grocery haul as well. But it was such a lovely Easter. We did like Easter egg hunting. We had a lovely roast dinner at this place called The Architect, right next to Bath Abbey, so that was really fun, and just went on a lovely walk through Bath. Then in the next part of the vlog, it was Easter Monday, we decided to have lunch at this really amazing inn in Freshford. It's called the Inn at Freshford. Freshford is a really small village that, honestly, if you think of a small British village, this is exactly it. All like the brick buildings and the cobblestone roads and the lack of like reception on your phone. We had a fish and chips there because they have such good fish and chips. I've been there before last year and it was still the best fish and chips. Then we drove over to Cheddar Gorge, which is this really beautiful like nature kind of rock formation, and oh my goodness, it was so impressive. Those rocks are so high and it was just absolutely beautiful driving through it and walking through it. So enjoy Cheddar Gorge and the Inn at Freshford, which is one of our favorite little pubs. And also you will see a few clips of one of the most amazing villages I've ever seen. It was called Iford, I believe. Iford. What? It honestly felt like I was in Pride and Prejudice. I had to like tell my dad, stop the car, I need to walk through this little village. So enjoy the next few clips. Okay, another day over. On Tuesday, which will be in the next few clips, we went into Bath to visit the Roman baths and do some shopping. I'd never visited the Roman baths before, but it was super interesting. It's basically around 2000 years ago during the Roman Empire, you know, there was a kind of bath house where there is this natural warm water spring that they used to, you know, bathe themselves and kind of as like a spa. And around that natural water spring, the people of Bath, they basically built, you know, a whole construction around it with statues and to kind of keep it into the Roman-ish feel, even though that is built like 200 years ago, so it's quite new, which I didn't know before I went to Bath or like visit the Roman baths. So when you see all the statues and stuff, those are quite new, but the entire Roman bath, like the actual the warm water spring, as well as like some golden statues, are real from like 2000 years ago, which is super cool. So again, enjoy the next few clips.
Oh, echt?
Heel vies. And now it's on to our final day. We decided to go to Bristol to just visit the town because we'd never been to Bristol before. And in the end, we would go to see a show called Mother Goose, which is a pantomime. I'd never heard of a pantomime before, but apparently a pantomime is a type of musical theatre performance that is very interactive with the audience. And the reason we decided to go to this one is because our cousin is part of the creative team, so she helped to make sure that this show runs smoothly, and of course we wanted to support her and her work. But a very cool thing is that Sir Ian McKellen is the lead in this show, and my cousin is part of the creative team. So I was being a little bit rude and asked whether it would be possible to say hi to Sir Ian McKellen, and she said yes. More about that later. First of all, enjoy this footage of like Bristol and the show and me meeting Ian McKellen, and then after that I'll do a little story time. So I met Sir Ian McKellen backstage at Mother Goose. What? I'm still a bit flabbergasted and fangirling. So yeah, I decided to just ask her. I mean, she's my cousin. I can always ask her if he's too busy, if he doesn't want to, if she is not allowed to. Of course, they can all say no. But she asked Ian whether it was okay to meet my brother and I after the show, and he said yes. So she gave us a little tour basically a really big tour backstage in the theatre. We got to walk on the actual stage. We saw all the props, we saw all the small props, like the big sets, all the costumes, and where they do the quick changes, and where they focus on all do all the lights and the sound. And then, you know, she walked us up all the stairs to see all the dressing rooms, and we also got to meet Adam Brown. He is an actor and he also plays in The Hobbit. He plays Ori, a dwarf, as well as in Pirates of the Caribbean 5, he plays a pirate. So we got to meet him, we got to meet so many other cast members, and it was just so much fun walking through the theatre and like visiting all the dressing rooms. But then in the end, we actually got to meet Sir Ian McKellen, which was amazing. My brother and I were waiting in the corridor before he was ready, you know, in his dressing room, because it was just right after the show, so he had to get all of his makeup off and his dress and everything. So my brother and I were just a little bit nervous, like, what do you say to Sir Ian McKellen? So when we walked in and he walked like around the corner, I was like, oh my goodness. So I think we all just said like, oh, hello sir, so lovely to meet you, and we enjoyed this show so much, and we talked about how we didn't really have these type of pantomimes in the Netherlands, and he was just like, oh, I think, you know, the Dutch people would really enjoy it too, and I agreed. And he had like painted nails because he played a woman in the show. So I said like, ooh, your nails are absolutely fabulous. He had like different colored nails. So we just talked about the nails for a bit, and he said like to my brother, oh, you should paint your nails as well. So we spoke to Ian McKellen, and we took some photos with Ian McKellen. How? Ow, I'm still flabbergasted. Everything went by so quickly. I think it was like a minute or two, because of course it was a 2-show day, so he was incredibly tired. But I was so grateful that he agreed to meet with us, and for my cousin for asking him if he wanted to meet us, and just like, oh my goodness, this is like a bucket list thing. I've seen the Lord of the Rings set in New Zealand, and now I've actually met Ian McKellen, who plays Gandalf in the Lord of the Rings. What? Absolutely amazing. Oh, and the show as well, it was so much fun because there were so many Lord of the Rings references in the show, which was just so funny. And they were like with orcs and him being Gandalf, and then with the one ring to rule them all. So the show was really kind of built around him as an actor and all the things that he's performed in. So it was incredibly amazing to get to say hello to him and to take a photo. So I will like treasure this photo forever, basically. This was a very, very perfect ending to this lovely holiday in Bath and in Bristol, and I hope you guys like this. After this clip, I will do a big haul of everything that I got, And yeah, I'll be back with you after the haul. Okay, let me quickly do a haul of everything that I got whilst I was there. Lots of groceries, but also lots of shoes. I was very much in a buying new sneakers mode because my old sneakers were basically falling apart. So I wanted new Reebok sneakers. And I found these, which are very similar to my old ones, but they're just too gorgeous and they fit with all my outfits. So I bought these Reeboks. Then I also saw these Nikes, which, oh my god, I love them. They're high ones with like Bordeaux red and they're all little stars. Amazing. It's been so long since I had like high sneakers, so I'm very happy about those. And then I found the most amazing shoes, like summer shoes at Marks and Spencer. That's not really my type of shop to like go for clothes, like buy clothes, but I saw these and you either love them or you hate them. I absolutely love them. Oh. Now these kind of like, are they called like clogs? Oh my god, they reminded me of like Carrie Bradshaw meets someone in the 70s, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. The orange, like, yes please. So very happy. Okay, let's see what else. I got a mug from Anthropology because it's now basically a tradition for me to get a new mug every time I'm at Anthropology. So I saw this one. This is one of their new like letter mugs and I thought this one was so cute. It's basically, it looks like tiles. Would it be absolutely gorgeous? It is so big as well. I love this bit for your thumb. I'm excited to drink my tea out of this mug. Then I found this adorable summer bag at H&M. They probably have those in the Netherlands as well, but it's so cute. I am so excited for summer and spring. I got these tanning drops for your face because I'm very pale right now and I could use a little bit of a tan. So I saw these. They're from a brand called St. Maurice. Never heard of it before, but I read some great reviews, so I thought I would give these a try. I've never tried tanning drops before, so I'm a little bit scared, but we'll see how it's gonna go. Of course, I had to buy a couple of books as well. First of all, I bought this edition of The Picture of Dorian Gray because I did not have this one yet, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I got all of these books at Topping & Company, which is the most amazing bookstore in Bath. So I got that one. Then I got three that I never heard of before. The first one is called Body Kintsugi, I think, by Sanka Marik. This is the winner of the English Pen Award, and I was very intrigued by this cover. It says, Kintsugi is a Japanese art of repairing broken ceramics with liquid gold to highlight and celebrate an object's past. In this powerful and personal novella, Sanka Marik uses the concept of kintsugi to interrogate ideas of illness, survival, and recovery. Sounded really, really good, so I'm excited to read this. Then I got this one, Our Wives Under the Sea, which I've actually heard of before, but I didn't really know what it's about, but I just saw the cover and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna judge a book by its cover. It says, part bruisingly tender love story, part nerve-clenching submarine thriller. Beware, this unsettling saltwater-soaked story seeps deeper than you think. Lots of intenseness, I think, in the story. And then last one, I bought this one because I'm just loving all of these Penguin Modern Classic editions because the covers are so stunning. And I saw this one, like, come on, this cover is perfect. It is called Moon Tiger, written by Penelope Lively. Honestly, how much more perfect can a name and title get? Amazing. Claudia Hampton, a beautiful, famous writer, lies dying in a hospital. But as the nurses tend to her with quiet condensation, she is plotting her greatest work, a history of the world, and in the process, my own. Very excited about this. I've never heard of it before, but I'm already obsessed with this cover. Grocery/Easter haul, because we celebrated Easter with my family and I got so many like little Easter presents and Easter chocolates. So, first of all, this mini eggs, chocolate egg filled with mini eggs. Then these Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolates in this beautiful tin. It's like a Peter Rabbit tin. Not really Easter related, but all the women of the family got this really beautiful scented candle. It's called Gardenia and Rose by Habitat, which is such a lovely store. I wish they had that one in the Netherlands, but we don't. Oh, it smells absolutely delicious. I got some Bendix vitamins. These are very nice chocolates filled with mint. It's basically like After 8 times 10. And then all the things I got myself. First of all, lots of Terry's chocolate orange because these are one of my favorite chocolates and you can't get them here in the Netherlands. So I got 2 of the milk chocolate one. And then I saw that they had dark chocolate as well. Very excited to try that because I've never tried that before. Also got some Yorkshire tea, which is just absolutely brilliant. British tea. Some cheddars, little biscuits with cheese, cheddar cheese. Some small tins of Heinz baked beans because we've only got the big ones, but I wanted small ones because these are great for like 1 portion and these are so cute. And lastly, I got some, well this is actually Scottish, but I got some shortbread because I always just like this packaging, and I got this Terry's chocolate orange bar, which is basically the same thing as just the orange parts, but in a bar form. And last but definitely not least, I got giant crumpets. I also got some regular sized crumpets, they're already in the freezer, but giant crumpets. I'm so excited to have these. Oh my goodness. Okay, final part of the video. I hope you like the haul. I hope you like this entire video. I had so much fun. I love going to England. It's honestly one of my favorite countries in the world. Everyone is so kind, it's so beautiful, and I just love it. Also, again, if you want to try out one of these lovely face masks to, you know, get a good night's sleep or get a good nap, definitely check out the link in my description and use the discount code. Okay, thank you again so much for watching. If you want to comment something, which you don't know what to comment, comment like an egg emoji because it was Easter, or like an Easter egg something emoji with a little chick or an egg, something Easter related, and Mother Goose, which was also about eggs. Okay, thank you again so much. I hope you're having a beautiful day and I'll see you in my next video.